Hello there. This is Simon. I am going to be talking about some of my favorite apps today. Actually, I'm only going to be talking about one, which is my absolute number one favorite app that I use for coaching. And this is called Kajabi. I get asked a lot about what my tech stack looks like. And I actually have my VA creating a really cool document that details every single app that I use. At the top of the list is this one called Kajabi. And most people know of this as an app that you use to create courses, digital courses. But there's so much more that you can do with this. And if you are what I call a knowledge broker, meaning that you create content that teaches people and want to monetize that, Kajabi is a really good option because it solves so many of the things that most coaches or course creators need. And I'm going to give you a complete rundown of this and walk you through the back end. But the main reason why I love using Kajabi is that it acts like multiple apps in one. So the other big name that you hear about is ClickFunnels. The problem with ClickFunnels, I use actually both ClickFunnels and Kajabi, but if I was going to release a course on ClickFunnels, ClickFunnels is really good for the sales part of it, but you actually have to host your videos on another platform named Vimeo. And then you also need to do your email marketing through something like ActiveCampaign or ConvertKit or MailChimp. Kajabi allows you to do all this in one. They host their own videos. You can upload them directly to this platform and you don't have to worry about it. The other thing on ClickFunnels is people can actually steal your content or share your content. It's not protected if you use ClickFunnels to host your stuff or to, I guess, display your stuff because it doesn't even host it. The email marketing is really, really cool. You can use this to create what's called a lead magnet, where you have something like a PDF or a cheat sheet, or maybe you have some other type of content that you want to sell for a really low price, or you want to give away free in exchange for someone's email address. The reason why you do that is because you want to build an email list so that you own that contact and it's not just part of your social following, which can be shut down at any time. Also, a lot of social platforms have very low reach. So if you get good with email marketing, you can connect with your audience much better. And anybody who's doing really well in this space in coaching, like the biggest names out there, they all are very big advocates of building up your email list. And so that's what's cool is Kajabi, you can do that in one. You can host courses, you can do challenges, you can do one-on-one coaching, you can even schedule your clients, you can host your videos with Kajabi, you can market your emails and build your list, build opt-in pages, set up events, design your actual website. There's so much that you can do. So I'm going to walk you through that and show you the back end of this. And right here, this is my main page. You can see up here, it says Simon W. Parsons. I've had this domain for many years before I actually became a coach, but I was able to transfer it over and have it work with Kajabi. And everything you see here is designed. This is my front page of my website. And up here, you can see it has external links, but it also has links to the courses that I sell and my library. It's also got my blog on here. Those three things are hosted within Kajabi. LinkedIn, YouTube, that podcast, those are all external, but I can use Kajabi to design this, which is really cool. On this, it has some links to my external podcast interviews. I've got some of my testimonials here. And then here's some links to some of the courses that I have for purchase. On the inside, this is what it looks like. When you want to create a course or an event or a mini course, a challenge, what you'll do is you'll go in here and create a product around it. And this is what gives you the structure to be able to lay out different modules and different lessons. You can see right in here, these are several different types of products that I offer. The most popular one that I have is this leveraging LinkedIn course. So this is my core offer. This is my flagship course that I sell. And I can come in here and I can add either video or text content in here. As you can see, I've got my course broken down into 8 different modules. And then each of those has the individual lessons. And I try to keep these short and sweet, maybe 5 to 15 minutes long so that they're more digestible. And, this gives me a really good, I guess, structure to how I want the course laid out. just by nature, it's almost like a book with different chapters and different pages on there. So that's how I can lay out a bigger course. But you can also go in here and you can create different, there's templates in here where you can create different types of courses. You can even create a community or a podcast or do one-on-one coaching. So there's a lot that you can do with these products. Podcast, this is really cool. I haven't used this a whole lot, but I do have my own podcast as well as a private podcast, but I use a different app for that. But if you haven't started a podcast, you can even run that from Kajabi. And it's really nice because you can actually have what's called a private podcast where you have content that's protected, that's not showing up in iTunes or into Spotify. And you can actually sell that if you want. You can create a page where it collects like, $17 a month or whatever you want that to be for people to get access to private content. Now, what's really cool and a new trend in the knowledge brokering economy is people want digestibility. So if you have a course that doesn't need to have a visual component to it, you can use a private podcast and you can actually sell this, or you can use it as a lead magnet to generate leads and then put content behind an opt-in page so that people either have to pay or they have to register to get access to it. And then they can listen to it on the go when they're driving to work or when they are working out. They can listen to your content and not everybody else can listen to it. So really cool thing to do. Kajabi tracks all your sales. You can bill people out in Kajabi. You can set up a sales page that collects a credit card or uses PayPal. It uses Stripe or PayPal. I happen to use both. That pretty much covers all options for when people want to purchase something from you. So very user-friendly to do that. I'm going to hop down in here to the website part so you can kind of see what this looks like. It allows me to select a theme or upload templates, browse different templates that they have. There's a template store where you can purchase new ones. This is what's really cool is your pages. So under website, these are the pages that are part of your website. Here's what I use a lot. This is big for digital marketers, is landing pages. A landing page can be a sales page. So this is the page that sells your digital course or your mastermind or whatever it is. You can build that using Kajabi. Another really good use for this is to build the opt-in pages for your lead magnets. So the free offers that you want to put out there, the free content, the PDFs, the cheat sheets, the exclusive video, you can set that all up in Kajabi. And these are just pages that are, it's called an opt-in page. I'm going to show you one right here. Let's do productivity. Let's see, where did it go? Here we go. So this is an example of an opt-in page. This was built in Kajabi. When someone drops their name or their email in there, all they have to do is click this button and Kajabi will send them an email that delivers this lead magnet to them, this freebie, this document. And in exchange, I get their email address and that starts to go into my email list and builds that up. And then I'm able to send out weekly emails or a newsletter and to market the stuff that I have coming up. Okay, so let's go back here. Okay, I can build custom menus through Kajabi. Like right here, this is the one that you see up here at the top, right? So I can custom build that in here, create anything that I want with the menus. Okay, also, I can take my content. So if I send out an email or I do a podcast episode, I can have my virtual assistant turn that into a blog post and then put that up there too. So that's what this is right here, is she takes content that I've already made and turns this into a blog post, right? So this is something that helps bring traffic in from search engine optimization. Really cool stuff here. Marketing. So when I go into the marketing tab, what I use this for is for email campaigns. So I can set up a weekly email to go out to my audience and I can send it to select people or my whole audience, depending on how I want to split that up. I can schedule emails or I can send them directly. Really cool what you can do with that. You can do what's called a sequence. So a sequence is, right here, 6 emails over 6 days. So a sequence is like something will trigger this. This is called an automation right here over on the left. So an automation triggers, you can set it up in different ways, but let's say someone purchases a course and I want to send them instructions, then I want to send them a welcome email. I can set that all up so that the automation triggers the event, and then that allows for a sequence of emails to go out. If somebody opts into, one of my lead magnets, I can send them multiple emails that is triggered by that form. I can customize the form right here. I can also use events to set up my own online or in-person events. Contacts, like I don't want to share all my contacts on the screen, but contacts is anybody who purchases one of my courses or goes into one of these opt-in pages will automatically show up in under contacts. And I can add notes in there. I can grant them offers. I can take them off the list, but there's a lot that I can do. But these are basically the people that I can market to and send information out to. What's really cool is, like I said, this replaces what's called an email service provider, like ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, or ConvertKit. If you don't need all the courses and all these extra features, yeah, you can get an email service provider for pretty cheap. But the thing I love about Kajabi is, unlike ClickFunnels, where you need a bunch of other apps to go along with it, Kajabi allows you to do it well. Analytics is really, like it does deep dives onto all of your pages and gives you some really good data. I'm not really a data nerd, so I don't spend too much time here. Help and feedback. This is really cool because they are rock stars when it comes to helping you and supporting you. Very responsive with when you contact customer support, but there's also a huge library. If there's anything tech that you need to do, they have a ton of libraries. So what I do is I teach more of the strategy on how to use this stuff, but Kajabi is the go-to place where you need help with tech. They've got everything covered in here. Okay, so on this page, if I go to library, I'll just give you a peek of how this, all this is built in Kajabi, but right here I have leveraging LinkedIn and my badass activation mini course. If I click on view product, and this is what the customer will see from the inside here. So it will show, and I just love the clean layout, like all these, like module 1, module 2, and you can see how I break these up into smaller lessons so that they're not like an hour and a half long. I can create links over here on the side. There's just really so much that you can do with this. And again, here's that menu bar. But like I said, Kajabi is my #1 favorite app when it comes to the knowledge brokering economy, the information economy. You can do so much. This app has paid for itself over and over. It's a little bit more expensive than some apps. It's less than the top tier version of ClickFunnels, but there are other course apps out there that are a little bit less money. To me, this is by far the most worth it app that I have. And like I said, there's some things that I didn't go into, like scheduling. They have a calendar scheduling part of this this app that's really cool. I haven't used it yet, and I guarantee you they will be rolling out so many new things. All the pages are completely customizable and everything integrates together. All right, that's it, my friends.